right, Paul Hefty here with 492W intro. I want to go quick over class overview, objectives, expectations. We'll talk about kind of a weekly tasks and routine, and some questions, and then your first task and your first pre-quiz with it. So again, if you got questions, email me at any time, and you can actually request to do an individual or small group Zoom meeting if you need. All right, let's get started. All right, the right place here then. It is 492 with Hefty. We're going to do quite a different approach here. Instead of thinking this as a class, to learn about the business side of the health industry, what we're going to do is say that we are a business. We're going to be the 492W company, and I'm the CEO. But you guys, instead of being employees, are actual divisional leaders. You're going to be owners and managers of your own business within the company. So what you're going to get to do is design whichever type you want. That was obviously the interest in your career choice here after Penn State. But you are each leaders of your company. So we're going to learn about the business side of the health industry by designing your own business. Hopefully it's fun. Some of the objectives, again, is for each of you to experience designing a business in the health industry. So that's a creative piece to it. We're doing this because it's active learning. The idea is by actually doing it, making it a little more tangible, and you be having part of the decision process, that you actually will retain more of the information and gain some experience that you couldn't in just a normal class. So we're using this experiential learning method. You do it, you design it. Some of the overview to the course and expectations. Since it's a job, then your evaluation is based on your daily job performance. So think of it as a job. You got to show up every day. There'll be weekly tasks, and that's a weekly task list. That's where you want to start on Canvas every week, and there'll be videos and audio lectures. Those will be reviews of some of the readings, but then hopefully we'll complement that and be more specific to the design of your business. There also will be workshops there that you need to do, because everything you do in this class works towards that final project. So they'll just be components of it. Number 2, quizzes. Basically, when you have readings, then those will be due at the end of the weeks, and then you'll have a quiz over it on Mondays. Again, it's just a reward for doing it. That way we know it. It's a foundation. Number 3, we'll do a discussion board where you'll need to reply. Again, it's a reward for, the idea here is sharing research information that complements what the book gives you, the textbooks. And it's a way for us to communicate, ask questions. That's open to everyone, myself included. Number 4, then obviously you'll have individual projects. The key here is each of the projects as we go through the course will do 2 things. The weight of your grade will increase as we go, so we can learn and make improvements. And then secondly, each of them are a component of that final project. And that gets us to number 5. The final project is a formal written business plan about your business that you picked and that you designed. Last, we'll do a business contract. Again, everything we're doing in the class is trying to role model a business. So this will help you define the project assessment protocol that we'll use in the course. Note here, the W course, obviously, from Penn State is a writing intense, but mine, it's about quality research. A good example here, Wikipedia is not quality research. So that's a no-no. Don't cite or use it as a reference. All right, some weekly tasks and kind of the routine for the course. Mondays, you'll have online quizzes due at 8 a.m. and those will be over textbooks readings typically. Topics there for our CPD lecture. What I'll do is then follow that up on Mondays, giving you some review of that, some points of emphasis, and some complementary information to help you with the design of your businesses. Wednesdays, then you're going to need to take that CPD topic and then reply on the discussion board by providing some research that you searched. That's, again, complementary of what we talked about from the textbook, and share that with your peers. Fridays, then, flex hours there. Gives you an opportunity to get projects in. The big written projects are due typically on Fridays. And then usually a week prior to that, I'll do a rubric review of those projects to give you specific pointers to be successful with that. All right, our syllabus overview task number 1 is I need you to go ahead and get on Canvas, review the syllabus. Again, also there's course tools right at the beginning, so you can kind of look through and see what is available to you there. I'm trying to give you information and research right off the bat. And then second, you'll go scroll down to that first module, module 1, and you'll see where we'll start to do an orientation just like we would for a business these first few weeks before we actually get into the coursework. So go to those weekly tasks. Second thing, then go click on the calendar. I'm sure most of you are aware of this on the right hand side, and then that gives you the due dates and task lists. And then we'll have a pre-quiz that's due for the next class. It's 10 points. It's very simple. There's a short article, it's about 1.5 pages, called The Economist. I want you to read that, and basically you're going to talk about likes, dislikes, and then there's 8 questions that'll talk about the syllabus. Just again rewards people for reviewing the syllabus so we're on the same page. So easy start to class, due again 8 a.m.